Nacon is stepping up its racing commitments. Not only is the French company going to be the publisher for Rennsport, it will also enter the simracing hardware market with its REVOSIM Pure bundle very soon in June. At the moment, this is pretty much the only publisher that offers racing hardware and software from the same company, which is pretty interesting. Actually reminds me of something. Do you remember SimRaceway and their SRW S1 steering wheel? It was an ambitious project in 2011. Anyway, let's see what you can expect from Nacon's simracing peripheral debut with REVOSIM. Welcome back to Overtake, I'm Michel and I might start losing track of all the simracing hardware alternatives out there soon. The latest to enter the ring is Nacon with its REVOSIM Pure, a 9Nm direct drive wheelbase that will come with a wheel and pedals. I tested an early version last year at Gamescom and it was already promising what I felt back then. Now Nacon officially announced and showed the hardware in Paris, where our lead editor Yannick had the opportunity last week to gather some hands-on impressions, as well as to talk to Nacon's racing division director Sébastien Maxin. So the basics: the REVOSIM Pure direct drive wheelbase, 9Nm of torque, comes with a 300mm steering wheel and a set of 2 pedals as part of the full bundle. It also includes a table clamp and a mount for your smartphone, which adds a bit more functionality. More on that in a bit. The full bundle will retail for 800 euros or US dollars, and a pedal-less version is also available for $100 less. Quite competitive. You can already pre-order if you're an early adopter and already convinced by the package and the price. Otherwise, my personal recommendation is to wait for the first reviews and user reports, maybe even long-term experiences. It's a new brand with a brand new wheel. On the other hand, the components they use have been a gold standard in sim racing for a few years now and seem familiar. What is unknown is their customer and warranty service, but Nacon is a big company with experience in hardware and peripherals already. The pedals are fairly adjustable, by the way, including the vertical placement of the pedal plates, the pedal angle, pedal travel and pedal spacing, and the brake stiffness as well. They come with 3 different types of elastomers, which can also be combined to achieve a custom brake feel. The brake itself uses a load cell that can take up to 100 kg of pressure, while the throttle uses a magnetic hall sensor. And it's quite remarkable that they offer a load cell kit in this bundle here. So that's quite nice, and you can get really good into sim racing with that, with a good brake feel. The set is also all metal and already features a port for a clutch pedal, which is supposed to be released later. If you're planning to use these on your desk, especially with a stiffer brake setup, it is advisable to prop them against the wall or something, otherwise they will slide all over the place, even with the softest elastomer installed, as Yannick found out on Nacon's desk test setup in Paris. On the flip side, the red elastomers, so the hardest ones included, do make for a quite stiff brake pedal, which felt nice when mounted to a rig. Overall, the pedal set felt solid, Yannick said, and the amount of customizability is also nice to see. Looking at the wheel itself, there is more customizability. The rather universal round shape of the Fox leather 300mm wheel is only the first one in a planned lineup of more wheel rims that sim racers will be able to change between, using the 6 bolts in the center of the rim with the button box behind that. In this first standard configuration, the button placement is good and there is a nice amount of them. 12 standard buttons are laid out where you can reach them well, and in addition to that, there is a multi-switch similar to Fanatec's funky switch, plus a rotary knob that can also be pressed as a button. On the back of the button box there are also 2 metal shifter pedals, which are not magnetic shifters, which was done to not drive the price up, as Yannick was told in Paris. However, the button-activated shifters do feel high quality thanks to the metal pedals, and there are no analog clutch pedals. The quick release, meanwhile, operates essentially in the same way as that of Mosas or some Magics, but will not be compatible officially. Meanwhile, the base itself is fairly compact and has an aluminum casing and can be mounted to a rig using either the threaded holes at the bottom or via slot nuts inserted into the channels on the side. The included table clamp can also be hard mounted to a rig, It allows for angle adjustment too. On the back of the base, there are already ports for a shifter and handbrake, giving away that accessories Nacon has planned for their REVOSIM lineup. Interestingly, there's also an audio jack at the back of the base, potentially saving sim racers from struggling with the length of their headset wires. Now, what's the deal with the smartphone holder I mentioned earlier? Well, it holds your phone, obviously, but this is not just to run SimHub on it to use it as a dashboard. While you can do that, the wheelbase itself features Bluetooth connectivity, and that allows you to adjust your settings and use dashboards integrated into the REVOSIM software via your phone. No need to alt-tab out of a game anymore to fiddle with changes, a neat little addition. Via the software, it will be possible to share profiles for different settings too. You can store up to 4 profiles in the software, by the way, which is where the 4 LED strips towards the bottom of the button box come in. Each one of them corresponds to which profile is currently active, so you easily know if you're running the one stored in slot 1, 2, 3 or 4. At the top, an LED ref strip is also incorporated. Moving on to another addition, the REVOSIM Pure bundle also comes with a bunch of button caps and a sticker sheet to customize your wheel. How does the wheelbase perform though? At 9 Nm, it has quite a bit of steam under the hood. Details felt good when the steering force was relatively light, and in general it felt solid, close to a Moza R9 actually, like I already found out when trying the base at Gamescom. Unfortunately, Yannick wasn't able to test it in a full-on sim, as the titles to run the REVOSIM Pure in were limited to WRC Generations, F124 and TDU Solar Crown. We hope to tackle the likes of iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate, Assetto Corsa Evo and more with the base soon. For now, the RS Pure is a PC-only set, but console compatibility is in the plans already. It should also be available in select stores eventually, as Sebastian told Yannick, so you might have the option of trying before buying as well. And that concludes our look at the upcoming REVOSIM Pure bundle. Any questions? Let us know in the comments. We are looking forward to diving in even further for a full review soon. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell. Here's also my first impressions video from back then in August 2024. See you next time. Bye bye.